Welcome to the Sankofa Pan-African series. We travel through history's corridors, illuminating Afrocentric narratives. Support us through Patreon or by buying me coffee. Your subscription is a great start, but do hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new episodes. Share our videos and visit our website sankofastorybooks.com for stories, biographies, Afrocentric nursery rhymes, and other resources for children. Together can change the negative narratives about us.
Are you alright? You look sick. Oh.
I'm fine. I just came to borrow 24,000 naira.
24,000 naira? What for?
I need to
care. If people insist on calling you a failure, must you go about proving to them that they are correct? Why can't you get your act together? What is all this?
Bro, why should I stress myself? Huh? You are different. At least you have your children and the memory of a husband who cared for you. What have I got to live for?
Just live. Just live. Live for yourself.
That is why I get to borrow the money. I'm sick and tired of that seedy hotel. Anyway, I can't afford it for you. And the manager is getting too big for his boots. But it's not his fault.
It's really sad when a student as bright as your daughter strays like this. Very sad indeed. But regulations are pretty strict about such matters. We cannot keep them here once we discover their, you know what I mean? Oh, God forbid. The moral standards of the society now is shocking, very shocking indeed. The morality has gone to the dogs, God forbid.
What would you normally do if the boy turns out to be one of your students? He would equally be guilty of low moral standards, would he not?
He would be. Oh, God forbid. Although it would be difficult to know with every degree of certainty which boy is responsible in matters like these.
Just supposing you do discover the exact boy, what would you do?
He'll be disciplined. Yes, summarily dealt with. I run a strict ship here. I don't stand for nonsense. No time for hanky-panky. Oh, God forbid.
Disciplined? How? Will he also be expelled?
Yes. Yes, I think. Well, it depends. It depends on the particular case. If he has taken undue advantage of the girl, like Remi now, oh, God forbid. Especially if there are witnesses to corroborate our accusations, it will be dismissed. Yes, but where a girl allows herself to be compromised by a boy, it's entirely a different case. it will be difficult to finger out the exact boy. It will be a war against the boys.
I think I can assist you in pinpointing the exact boy responsible for my daughter's pregnancy.
But madam,
Why don't you send for Segun Ademola? He is her classmate.
Huh? Segun, but that's my son?
Oh.
Look, madam, you...
Send for him and just ask him what he knows about Deon's pregnancy.
Look, madam, this is not a... Oh, God forbid.
Segun.
God forbid.
Too late. Segun, why don't you tell your father what you told me earlier on concerning Deon's pregnancy? Well, is she or is she not your girlfriend? Did you have any relationship?
God forbid! You irresponsible idiot! Do you want to ruin your life career by being saddled with a baby so early in life? How can you be so mindful of my position? I could lose my job, God forbid. God forbid. Look, madam, I won't let you blackmail me. No, my God. And I won't let you use that idiot of a son of mine against me. Oh my God, 27 years, 27 good years of my life, I have given it to this profession. Look, I know my rights. I know my rights. I worked in the UK. God forbid.
I have not come here to quarrel over this. I have no intention of costing you your job or ruining your son's career. I only want to secure my daughter's education.
What do you want from me? I can't turn my school into refuge for pregnant students.
I agree. I agree you cannot keep her here now that the pregnancy is shown. But
You agree?
Look, you knew your son was responsible for Deon's pregnancy, yet you entreated him to deny paternity.
Who said so?
Look, I have a witness waiting outside who heard your son's confession and the part you played in it.
What? God forbid.
Listen, all I want is for the expulsion order you served to my daughter to be withdrawn. Issue her a transfer certificate instead, so that she can at least continue her education after she has had the baby. No buts, please. I'm not asking for too much, considering that you are the baby's grandfather.
God forbid.
If you refuse to do this, I will not rest until you are brought to justice. I will let the whole world know that you have treated my daughter shabbily. Call Mr. Johnson for me, please. And then call the garage to go and tow my car. It broke down smack in the middle of Lekki Express. 3rd roundabout. I just got here, only to find my desk strewn with all your messages. I'm sorry I gave you such a fright. No, it was my car. It broke down. Of course I'm all right. Don't worry. It was nothing. I mean, I'm used to my temperamental car.
But I think this time I've done quite a bit of damage. I think I knocked the engine. I know, but I'd hate to part with it. It served me well. Ah.
Madam, there is somebody here to see you.
Good day, madam. Okay. Mr. Johnson asked me to give this kind of particular to you. And now to be your driver.
My driver? Yes, madam. I'm sure it's just a loan. It isn't. He just assured me he has been permanently assigned to drive you. Can you believe it?
Can you excuse us? Here, let us stay in your office. I'll try and clear this up.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, your driver just arrived. Thank you. It was so thoughtful of you. But my own car will be ready in 2 days. My staff who went with the towing vehicle say that my engine didn't knock after all. And in the meantime, I had the use of all our official cars. So I'll be sending your car and driver back right away.
No, don't. I mean, it's a gift, not a loan. I can't stand the thought of you getting stranded in that jalopy of yours.
But...
Oh, that's why I'm sending you my driver. I mean, I've had him for years, and he's a very, very reliable guy. But I'm keeping him on my payroll.
Fola, listen.
You listen. See, oh, I'm sorry. A call I am expecting just came through. I'll call you back, okay? Yes. All right. Hello? Yes?
Court. It's the only chance I have of getting custody of Toks and whatever is left of Devo's property before his brother squanders it all.
Court. You think that is easy?
Yes, if I get a good lawyer. My only problem now is how to raise about 15,000 naira to institute proceedings. Can you believe that I haven't received a kobo from brother in over 6 weeks? We don't even know where our next meal is coming from.
But I don't feel right about this court business. And that's your brother-in-law. I don't trust him. He's the sort that could use that diabolical means against you.
Diabolical.
But surely God is greater than it.
Amen. As for me, I have absolute faith in God's protection.
Well, come. That tenant in brother's other flat finally came to pay his rent. 20,000 naira. You can take that to get the lawyer and buy yourself some food stuff.
20,000 naira, mommy?
Yes.
You mean they pay that much money for flats in that remote part of town?
I have even increased the other flats to 25,000 naira per annum. And they paid before all your wahala started.
Mommy, so you mean you make so much money from uncle's house, yet you keep complaining about the cost of maintaining his children?
Do you know how much I'm paying in that nursery school?
No, all the same.
I beg. Mind your own business. Do you want the money or not?
No. Do you know that what you are doing to Toria is exactly what Deborah's brother has been doing to me?
I see your problem has affected your reasoning. God, you saved my child from the clutches of this wicked family you married into.
I mean it. I will not touch a kobo of brother's money. In fact, I think you should send the children back to Toria. Let her take charge of her husband's affairs and after all
what? Do you think I'm mad? How can I be so irresponsible as to shirk in my responsibility to my brother? Runke, how can you compare yourself to Toria? Eh?
Why not? Do I have two heads?
Look, tradition puts the responsibility of taking care of the deceased man's children squarely on the shoulders of his family. Not so? But your in-law has failed because of his greed and...
Doesn't that same tradition mandate the man's family to see to the welfare of his widow and her children? If a tradition is no longer feasible, why hang on to it?
Blame me. Go on. Take out your anger on me. Blame me for the Oibo that has turned our tradition upside down. What's the sort of voice you use with me? Am I your in-laws that have caused you all these problems? You better check yourself. Check yourself, oh.
Mommy, I mean it. I mean every word I have said. Listen, it's either you return Toria's children back to her, or you leave me and my children in peace. Let us find our own way of solving the problem with their father's people, okay?